What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're taking a look at another film review. Today we're taking a look at a movie that came out in 2016 starring Owen Wilson, and majority of the cast of the female Ghostbusters, which also came out in 2016, 2017, and it is called Masterminds, and it is based on a true story, and it is a movie which I did watch recently on Netflix, and I do think it is a pretty cool one, and I wasn't expecting to like it. It came up as a recommended and it said it was like an 83% match, and Netflix never seemed to be accurate with those, I'm going to be honest. Those sort of 83, 92% matches aren't very accurate, because the higher percentage they think I'm going to like it are normally the movies I end up hating. So, without any further delay, any further sort of interruption, let's get into what Google has to say about this show called Masterminds. Well, not a show, it's a movie. I'm sorry, I do a lot of reviews. I sometimes get movie, show, and anime mixed up, and I know I really shouldn't. But Masterminds is a comedy crime thriller, which is 1 hour and 35 minutes, and Philip, a security guard, plans a bank heist along with 3 other friends. When the FBI begins investigating the case, the 4 accused succumb to pressure and turn on each other. It is a 35% on Rotten Tomatoes, a 4.1 out of 5 on Amazon, and a 5.8 out of 10 on IMDb. And I'm going to be honest, I don't agree with these scores. I think this is a much better movie. I think this is an 8 out of 10. And let's hear why after I've gone through the quick plot of the movie. So, the movie actually starts out with these 2 buddies sort of driving vans to deliver gold, deliver money to other banks around the USA, just so then they have some more money to give out and to hand around. So it's just some money movement. And this dude has always dreamed of getting robbed so he can prove himself to be a real man, and then he gets the hots for his girl partner, even though he is engaged, and he ends up cheating on his engagement and his wife with this new girl when she comes back after quitting the job like a couple of months later to propose a heist to the man with her new living arrangement, her new living partners, which is 3 idiots who steal sort of wheelchairs from hospitals. And they manage to convince him to steal all this money, and he does. He steals it successfully, and he goes to hide out in Mexico. These guys then go on an absolute spending spree, and the FBI are trying to get a confession, and he finds out the other guy's name, which he really shouldn't have done. He finds out Owen Wilson's name through an accident with the wallet, and yeah, they start turning on each other. One of them hires a hitman, and the hitman is tricked by the fake ID, which was made for him, which uses his same name and same birthday. So they both believe, like, hey, we're twins, we're brothers, and they have a really good old grand time. And then he sets off back to the USA to save his sort of cheated girlfriend from Owen Wilson, and he successfully saves her by knocking someone out after threatening to shoot him with a sniper rifle. I don't know where he got the sniper rifle from, I am going to be honest. And he got the confession. They all went to jail, and when they got out of jail, they lived happily ever after, and it was based on a true story. I don't think it was very funny. I don't think the real story was very funny. However, this movie was very funny. I was giggling, I was laughing. I did like a load of different stuff that happened here. There was a load of different funny jokes, funny moments, funny scenes, which, again, all did amuse me, and I always love a good movie with Owen Wilson. Owen Wilson is one of my favorite actors ever. He played Mobius in Loki, he played Lightning McQueen in Cars, so you know he's a big household name, because he's been in every movie that you've probably seen in your childhood. He's a big dude. He's been in Marley and Me. So I knew I had to watch this. And when I was watching this, I was like, holy shit, these are the Ghostbusters. There was like every single female Ghostbuster here. I was like, holy shit. We have the crazy one, and we have the main one, and we have... I genuinely forget the names. I'm sorry, I don't remember the Ghostbuster names. But we have like 3 out of 4, which is a pretty good amount of Ghostbusters. And I think that they made their breakthrough. And there is some very similar jokes from Ghostbusters used again here in this movie, which, I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Some of the jokes were recycled, so I do feel like this either came out after Ghostbusters, or the Ghostbusters jokes were heavily influenced by this. And some of the jokes were a little bit sort of iffy, and were very sort of, I don't know if I should laugh at this or be upset by this, but most of the jokes were really good, and I miss it when movies show bloopers at the end of the movie. This movie showed the bloopers, and it was funny. I like that. I like that we had a chance to see the bloopers during the credits. And Pixar used to go above and beyond and sort of animate bloopers to put in the end credits. But when movies used to have bloopers at the credits, life used to be good. Life used to be better. And I miss that. So seeing these bloopers at the end of the film was like a breath of fresh air. It felt really nice, and it felt really funny, and it felt like they cared about it, and they were genuinely having fun, and they were enjoying themselves, and just having a blast, and I miss that with movies. I miss it. I want people to have fun and have a blast again when creating movies. And I know they probably do, but I just want to see the bloopers, man. The bloopers are some of the best parts. And if Marvel threw in a couple of bloopers during the credits, I'm sure they would be considered to be a lot better as well. I'm sure they would be considered to be a lot better because the current state of Marvel is genuinely scuffed. And I know we're getting Deadpool soon. It's the only movie that we're getting from Marvel, and I will be seeing it in cinemas, and I will be reviewing it for you guys after I've watched it, so do stay tuned for it. But this movie was funny. It had some very questionable moments, but it was funny. And I do recommend you watch it. It is a solid 8 out of 10. It's one of the better movies that I've watched recently, and it is one of the sort of older ones. Because I seem to be connecting a lot more with the older movies. I'm not sure if that's just nostalgia, or if like the newer movies have just dropped in quality and have been shit, because they genuinely have. The older movies have been really shit and really crap. And no, the newer movies have been crap, and that's quite upsetting. Like, the new state of movies is just shit. I'm going to be completely honest. Like, the new movies have been a much lower quality, and they've just been there for, like, quick cash grabs, and to think that people will, pay to see anything. But they won't. People are getting wise. They're not going to pay everything to go see everything. They're going to choose what they want to go see, especially when cinemas are raising their prices, and the cost of living is going up a lot more. But movies used to be incredible. They used to be insane. And now they're just, like, quite lame. And I can understand why more and more people that I've been talking to don't watch movies. Like, a lot of people that I've been talking to recently have been saying that they don't watch movies. Like, majority of my friends that you'll probably see in a couple of upcoming videos, they're all, like, telling me that they don't watch movies. So when I tell them that I watch one every night, they're like, how? And I'm like, I don't know, I just like watching movies, and I like watching TV shows, but I'm going to be honest, most of the recent ones have been pretty shit. And then they agree with me, and they say that the recent movies have been shit, and that's what's been putting them off. So I don't know. I watch them to review them. I'm going to be honest. Some of these movies I don't go into expecting to be good. I just watch them for the review, and they sometimes surprise me, but not all the time. But this one, the comedy is good. The comedy's on point. There's no CGI, but the costume design, the set design is really cool. I like all of his disguises, and they are supposed to be crazy and wacky and absolutely insane. But they just fit, and they look really cool. Like, they're wacky and they're funny, and that's what they're supposed to be, and that's why it works so well. But this movie, I don't think they were very big masterminds, and I know they wasn't going to get away with it in the end. I knew they were going to get found, and it was based on a true story, and they did say that $2,000 were never accounted for, and I feel like he wouldn't give away where it is if he did still have it, but apparently he shoved it into a lake. But other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this YouTube video. Let me know what you guys think of this movie, and yeah, that's it. I'm done. So see you later. Bye-bye.